Nobody was ready for what she said. Not the fans who have followed her career since the very beginning. Not the industry insiders who thought they had seen every version of Shen Yue that existed. Not even the people sitting in the same room when she said it. There are moments in celebrity culture that stop everything, that make you put your phone down and actually process what just happened, and this was one of them. Shen Yue opened her mouth, chose honesty over image management, and in doing so changed the entire conversation around one of the most talked about relationships in Chinese entertainment. And nobody saw it coming. That's the part that keeps hitting differently the more you think about it. Shen Yue has always been careful, thoughtful with her words in a way that reads as almost architectural, like every sentence is constructed with full awareness of how it will land, how it will be interpreted, how it will live on the internet long after the moment that produced it. She learned that discipline early, in the specific way that young actresses in the public eye are forced to learn it through experience rather than instruction. So when someone that precise, that measured, that fundamentally aware of her own public image says something unscripted and raw and honest about Dylan Wang, you pay attention. Because it didn't slip out. She let it out. There is a difference. If you are not subscribed yet, do it right now, because what we are about to get into is exactly the kind of story this channel exists for, and you need to be here for everything that follows. What she confessed wasn't a simple admission. It wasn't the polished, carefully worded acknowledgement that publicists draft and celebrities deliver with practiced casualness. It was layered. It was specific. It had the kind of detail in it that you cannot manufacture, that only comes from actually living something rather than constructing a version of it for public consumption. She spoke about Dylan Wang the way people speak about someone who has genuinely marked their life, not with the breathless romanticism of a scripted narrative, but with a quieter, heavier weight of something real. Something that cost her something to say out loud. The fans who were watching in real time described the atmosphere as shifting, like the temperature in a room changing before a storm. One moment it was a standard appearance, the kind that gets clipped and uploaded and forgotten within 48 hours. And then she started talking, and suddenly nobody was reaching for their phones to film it because they were too busy just listening. That almost never happens anymore. The fact that it happened here tells you everything about the power of what she was saying and how she was saying it. She talked about time, about the specific kind of time you spend with someone that doesn't feel like time passing at all, and about how rare that actually is once you stop pretending that it's common. She talked about understanding, about being seen by someone in a way that doesn't require explanation or performance, or the exhausting labor of making yourself legible to another person. She talked about what it feels like to work alongside someone who challenges you not through competition, but through genuine belief in what you're capable of. And every single time she spoke, Dylan Wang's presence in what she was describing was unmistakable, even when she wasn't saying his name directly. That's the confession that left people speechless. Not a declaration, not a confirmation of any timeline or relationship status that fan communities have been debating for years. Something quieter and more devastating than that. The confession that he matters to her in a way that doesn't fit inside the categories that the entertainment industry provides for these things. That what exists between them is not a rumor to be denied or a storyline to be managed, but something genuinely human that she has been carrying around and has finally, in this moment, decided to set down in public where everyone can see it. The response from fans was immediate, and it was enormous. Not the chaotic, noise-generating kind of response that controversies produce. The other kind. The kind where people are moved enough to be articulate about why. thousands of comments that weren't just reactions but actual reflections. People writing about how it made them feel, what it reminded them of, why hearing someone famous speak that honestly about another person cracked something open in them personally. That is an unusual thing to witness in this space, and it speaks to how genuinely Shen Yue connected with something universal in what she shared. Because at its core, stripped of everything that makes the story specific to these two people in this particular industry, what she confessed to is something everyone understands. The experience of having someone in your life whose significance you have been downplaying, publicly or privately, and the moment when downplaying it becomes impossible. The exhaustion of managing a narrative about your own heart. The strange relief of finally just saying the true thing regardless of what comes after. Wang has not responded publicly. That silence is its own kind of statement, and fans are reading it the way fans read everything. Carefully, with enormous amounts of projection and hope and analysis built on years of accumulated context. What he does next, whether he matches her honesty or retreats back into the careful quiet that both of them have maintained for so long, will define the next chapter of a story that just got significantly more complicated and significantly more real. But whatever happens next, the confession already happened. She already said it. It's already out in the world doing what honest things do, making everything that came before it look slightly different, slightly clearer, like a lens that finally comes into focus. Shen Yue looked at the camera, thought about Wang, and told the truth. And the fans who heard it will not be forgetting it anytime soon.